Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SmackDown. Now, ladies and gentlemen, because the SmackDown pay-per-view Extreme Rules, I'll just show you on the calendar. So this is Backlash. This is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view. Extreme Rules is a long time from now. We've got 8 SmackDown shows. That means we have a lot of time. That also means, no champions have been crowned. None. We're mainly focusing on these 4 for now. No champions have been crowned. So we have some tournaments. We have a World Championship tournament, an IC title tournament, a women's title tournament, and a tag team title tournament. There's 8 episodes of SmackDown before the next SmackDown pay-per-view. So we've got a lot of time. We can really flesh out these tournaments. It shouldn't feel as rushed as the Raw tournaments. The Raw tournaments, Fatal 4-Ways, and we just kind of have to go when it comes to those. But ladies and gentlemen, with this, we can take our time. We can really build out the Extreme Rules pay-per-view and build to that show. So with that being said, let's get right in to the show. And I will break down the tournaments and who's in them. Don't worry, we'll go in full into depth. But let's just get started. Up first is LA Knight and Jey Uso. They will be competing for the World Heavyweight Championship. This is part 1 of the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. LA Knight and Jey Uso are the first competitors out. After that, the first competitors out for the Intercontinental Championship tournament will be Dirty Dom Mysterio and Trick Williams. After that, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton competing for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship tournament. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Judgment Day takes on the LWO in the first of the tag team tournament. And in the main event, we're right back in the world title tournament. It will be Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes. The winners of these matches, I think, will get a bye week next episode of SmackDown. I think just about everyone who wins here tonight will get a bye week. In the next episode of SmackDown, we move on to the next participants in these tournaments. And we're going to do this, ladies and gentlemen, until we are down to the last 2. The last 2 for the World Heavyweight Championship. The last 2 for the Tag Team Championships. The last 2 for the Women's World Championship. And the last 2 for the Intercontinental Championship. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I will break down the tournaments. But let's get started. Up first, LA Knight and Jey Uso. Starting SmackDown off with a bang.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
With SmackDown officially starting, and this being the first episode of SmackDown, we start SmackDown in a huge way. I don't think LA Knight and Jey Uso have ever truly crossed paths. I don't think they've ever truly stepped on each other's toes. But with that being said, they both have a huge opportunity. A win here means a bye week next week because they have some stiff competition.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
One of the greatest tag teams in the world were the Usos. But ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in his career, Jey Uso is on his own. Jey Uso has a huge chance fighting for an opportunity to become World Heavyweight Champion. He has to beat LA Knight here. And the winner of this match will face the winner of next week's SmackDown episode, being Rey Mysterio and Gunther. Even if they win here, they'll have to get through Rey Mysterio and Gunther. What the? Why is the Ram camera on all of a sudden? I'm not complaining. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, LA Knight starts this match off by dropping Jey Uso on his back. LA Knight with a kick to Jey Uso. Gonna target the leg. Jey Uso gets back to his feet to LA Knight. Staying on him, staying on the attack. Dropping Jey Uso onto his back and neck. Throws Jey Uso into the corner post. Picks up Jey. Hangs him upside down. But Jey Uso with a counter, kicking him in the head. But LA Knight rebounding quickly. Furious strikes, lifts Jey up, flips him onto his back again. LA Knight with a stomp to the head. And another knee to the back of the skull. Stomping on the hand, Jey Uso back to his feet, flips LA Knight. Hyping up the crowd. LA Knight taking advantage, knocks him down with a clothesline. He flips Jey onto his back and hangs him with the ropes, going for a pin early. Kick out at one. Kick to the back of Jey Uso. LA Knight now getting the crowd hyped up. Jey Uso taking advantage of the roll-up. Kick out from LA Knight before one. LA Knight misses that assault. Jey Uso taking advantage. LA Knight with a punch to the gut. Tosses Jey into the ropes. Elbow to the head, dropping Jey Uso. LA Knight has been in firm control of this match so far. Jey Uso's got to figure something out. He's got to find a way to get back into this match. Knee to the face of Jey Uso. LA Knight going off the ropes, drops the elbow on Jey, going for the pin. Jey Uso able to kick out at two, staying alive. This is a fight for the future of the World Heavyweight Championship. No one's trying to give an inch, but LA Knight may have won the match. LA Knight takes the first victory in the World Championship Tournament. Jey Uso. Jey Uso wasn't able to get into the match, and LA Knight moves on. He gets a bye week next week. Unfortunate circumstances for Jey Uso. How will he rebound in universe mode going forward? We'll have to find out. But for now, it's Dirty Dominic Mysterio taking on Trick Williams in the first of the Intercontinental Championship tournament.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio representing the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day in full action tonight. Rhea will compete later. Damian Priest and Finn Balor will compete in a tag team match later. Now the question is, ladies and gentlemen, can Dirty Dom pick up momentum not just for himself heading forward into the tournament, but for all of the Judgment Day here tonight? Dominic Mysterio looking for the Intercontinental Championship. A championship that his father, Rey Mysterio, had won and had amazing matches with. Dirty Dom looks to further his own legacy. Dominic Mysterio will have tough competition in this IC title tournament. Names like Karrion Kross, Noam Dar, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and Dijak will be in this IC tournament. And Dom might have taken on his toughest challenge first.
And his opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Trick Williams. I just listed the names of the people competing in the IC tournament. Trick Williams will get a bye week next week if he can beat Dom here. But moving forward in the IC title tournament, Trick Williams will have a tough go about. Trick Williams wants to be a champion here in universe mode, and he gets a great opportunity. Match starts, and they lock up, but Dom with a kick to the gut. Dom going off the ropes, takes down Trick Williams with a crossbody. Dom telling the crowd to shut up, he's tired of the boos. Lands a furious punch on Trick Williams' head. Dom gonna stomp on the arm of Trick Williams. He lifts up Dominic Mysterio, raking the eyes of Trick, but Trick Williams fighting back here. Spiking Dom onto the ground, and a stomp to the head, and a stomp to the back of the head. Trick Williams going up to the top rope, looking to fly. Dom rolls over, getting back to his feet, and Trick Williams says never mind. Goes in for a flying forearm, misses, and Dom able to take advantage, stomping on the left arm of Trick Williams. Throws Trick to the ropes. They run into one another. Trick Williams now with the advantage. Throwing Dom to the ropes. Ducking under one. Dom runs into the ref. Dom off the ropes and takes down Trick Williams. Oh, and a kick to the gut of Trick Williams. Stomping on the stomach. Dom off the ropes. Flying crossbody. A beautiful maneuver from Dominic Mysterio going for the pin. But Trick Williams able to kick out at one. Dominic Mysterio lifting up Trick. Suplex. Oh no. Not just one suplex, but two. The trifecta. Shades of Eddie Guerrero and Dominic Mysterio looking to put this match to bed early. 5-star frog splash from the top rope. Dominic Mysterio going for the pin. And Dominic Mysterio picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio gets a huge win and eliminates Trick Williams from this competition. Unfortunate circumstances for Trick Williams. Oh, I don't like this. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't done rivalries, so it's like showing. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to clarify. This is not a rivalry. I didn't know that it was going to do that, and I don't like that it's showing that what it's doing either. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Mysterio picking up momentum for the Judgment Day. You know this woman is extremely proud.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley, a former NXT Women's Champion, former Raw Women's Champion, SmackDown Women's Champion, Women's World Champion. She won a Royal Rumble, had one of the best WrestleMania matches of her career. She may have to start over in universe mode. She may be starting from scratch, but she at least doesn't do it alone. She takes all her experiences with her. And more than just taking all her experiences with her, ladies and gentlemen. With Dominic Mysterio's win earlier, she has momentum with the Judgment Day. For Rhea Ripley, winning in this tournament could be huge.
And from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton, former NXT Women's Champion. I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen, this woman's career thus far is very bright. When we talk about Tiffany Stratton, we have to acknowledge the fact that this woman at some point may main event WrestleMania with legends in the business. But Tiffany Stratton is taking on one of the toughest challenges in Rhea Ripley. Ripley with the advantage early, taking down Stratton. Punches to the face of Tiffany Stratton. Slap to the face. Ripley grabbing the hair, spiking Tiffany Stratton onto the floor, and knocks her down with a clothesline. Rhea posing on the corner. Tiffany Stratton not letting her Knocks her back down and tosses Rhea Ripley across the ring. Stomp to the head of Ripley. Ripley grabbing the leg and flipping Tiffany Stratton. Clothesline to Ripley. Tiffany Stratton lifting up Ripley, nailing her with a suplex, going for a pin. Ripley able to kick out at one. Tiffany Stratton knocking down Ripley, but Ripley with elbows. A furious assault, knees to the gut of Tiffany Stratton. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley has been compared to legends already. She's already beaten legends. Kick to the chin of Tiffany Stratton. Stratton with a kip up, taking advantage, dropping Rhea onto her back. But Rhea gets right back to her feet. Throws Tiffany to the ropes. Ducks under one, hops over another, lifts her up and just lets her fall to the canvas, going for a pin. Referee counting the pin, only gets one. Rhea gonna pose. Tiffany Stratton trying to get back to her feet on the apron, and Rhea Ripley knocking her down off the apron. Punch to the head of Tiffany Stratton, kick to the gut. Tiffany Stratton lifting up Rhea Ripley and spikes her onto her head. Tiffany Stratton throwing Rhea back into the ring. Stratton back in the ring, but Rhea takes her down. Rhea Ripley lifting up Stratton and tossing her Stratton back to her feet. Taking advantage, throws Rhea into the ropes. Hops over, elbow to the head of Ripley, and then blows her a kiss. Gonna pay for that. Ripley isn't fond of that, lifts up Stratton and spikes her onto her face, going for a pin. Could this be it already? Yes, it is. Ripley didn't even need to hit the riptide. Laying out Stratton early. Rhea Ripley advances in the tournament. And Rhea Ripley gonna celebrate her win with a vicious assault and attack. Throws Stratton into the steps. Oh. So, oh, this is news. Okay, whatever. Me and Tiffany Stratton are now enemies. Okay, I actually like this. It acknowledges that Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley are now enemies. Either way, Rhea Ripley moves on. She advances in the tournament. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the Judgment Day take on the LWO in the tag title tournament. The Judgment Day have been busy. Judgment Day on the first episode of SmackDown are currently 2-0. Now it's down to these two men.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 439 pounds, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. They're going for the gold here in these tournaments. Dom looks for the IC title. Rhea looking for the Women's World title. Now it's down to Finn Balor and Damian Priest to pick up the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, on this purpose episode of SmackDown, all of the winners, no matter what tournament they're in, all of the winners get a bye week next week. While other teams compete, while other superstars compete, these men will get a reprieve. They'll get to scout out their competition moving forward. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen,
Combined weight of 365 pounds, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, the LWO.
that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Judgment Day are not the only faction on SmackDown going for a title. LWO looks to pick up a huge victory and claim those tag team titles. Other teams in this competition consist of DIY, Chase U, the Creed Brothers, Gallus, Imperium, and of course the family D'Angelo's faction. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot his partner's name. Is it Lorenzo? Either way, ladies and gentlemen, these tag tournaments, these tag titles will be on the line eventually. But for right now, the LWO start things off. Damian Priest getting knocked onto his head. Joaquin Wilde gonna taunt a little bit, flips and takes down Priest. Priest able to block a kick and flip Joaquin Wilde onto his back. Going off the ropes and takes him down with a flying clothesline, a cross arm. Joaquin Wilde being lifted up by Damian Priest, slammed onto his back. Knocked in the head, clapped in the ears. Priest with a headbutt to the back of the head of Joaquin Wilde. Joaquin Wilde may have started this match, but Damian Priest now taking down Cruz del Toro. Going out to get Joaquin Wilde. Priest on the assault of Joaquin Wilde, takes him down, kick to the chin. The LWO, ladies and gentlemen, they also are going for championships in this tournament. Damian Priest throwing Joaquin Wilde onto the barricade. Joaquin Wilde trying to fight back. Like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, the LWO, they're also going for titles in this tournament. Rey Mysterio will be competing for the World Heavyweight Championship. Zelina Vega will be competing in the Women's title tournament. It's up to the LWO to begin the momentum for their team members. Oh, Damian Priest with his signature on Joaquin Wilde, going for a pin. Cruz del Toro breaking it up. Damian Priest missed a kick to Cruz del Toro. Either way, Joaquin Wilde is in trouble. Being taken to the ropes. Head bounced off the corner. Tags in Balor. Damian Priest and Balor gonna use a tag team maneuver. Throws Finn Balor right into Joaquin Wilde. And Balor now stomping on the gut of Joaquin Wilde. Wilde has not tagged in Cruz del Toro yet. Balor tried to throw Wilde into the corner. Wilde reversed it. Balor in the corner now, and Wilde gonna attack the leg of Finn Balor. Suplex to Finn Balor. Balor with a kip up. Dropped onto his gut. Joaquin Wilde now in control. You gotta feel that maybe Damian Priest regrets tagging in Balor just a little bit. Balor's head being bounced off the corner. Tagging in Cruz del Toro. Toro finally in the match. These two gonna use the same double team maneuver on Finn Balor now. Cruz del Toro attacking the arm of Finn Balor. Damian Priest with an elbow. And Finn Balor able to take down Del Toro. Del Toro got caught up with Damian Priest, and Balor able to take advantage. Bouncing his head. Another tag team maneuver coming from the Judgment Day. Balor has him up, and Priest takes down Del Toro. Toro rolls out of the ring. Priest able to take out Walking Wild. Drops him off the apron. Cruz Del Toro back in the ring. Damian Priest dodges a drop kick, but missed with the flying forearm. Cruz Del Toro taking down Priest. Kick to the back of Damian Priest. Gonna attack the leg. And again. Misses with that stomp. And Damian Priest with a kick to the leg. But Cruz Del Toro with a Hurricane Rana taking down Priest. Priest is in trouble now. He probably thought if he got back in this match, he could change things up for the Judgment Day. And he does. Taking down Walking Wild, and Wild has to make a hot tag immediately after tagging into the match. Cruz Del Toro back in. Hanging up. Damian Priest on the ropes. Attacking the arm. Damian Priest being thrown into the corner. Walking Wild. Cruz Del Toro being beaten. And it looks like Damian Priest wants to finish this. Shades of the bad man himself. The bad guy. Razor Ramon. And Damian Priest now going to the top rope. Cruz Del Toro back to his feet. Cuts off Damian Priest and throws him down. Damian Priest making the hot tag. Del Toro tagging in Walking Wild. And Walking Wild with the Hurricane Rana to Finn Balor. Finn Balor thrown into the ropes. Elbow to the face of Balor. Priest able to get back to the apron. Balor with an elbow to the head. LWO is in firm control now. Constant tags keeping each other as fresh as possible. But Finn Balor with a sling blade. And now Finn Balor taking out Walking Wild. Turns his attention to Cruz Del Toro, who's now alone. Del Toro taking advantage of Balor posing. Suplex to Balor. Going off the ropes. Kick to the head. Balor struck on the back. Cruz Del Toro goes to the corner, but Walking Wild's not there. Knocks Balor off the apron. Turns his attention to Damian Priest. And he takes Priest down with a drop kick off the apron. Balor back in the ring. Hangs him up on the ropes. Balor throws Cruz Del Toro outside the ring. Balor going off the other side of the ropes. Dives over and takes down Cruz Del Toro. This is awesome chants from the crowd. Finn Balor throwing Cruz Del Toro back in the ring. Del Toro crawling, trying to get to Walking Wild. Finn Balor gonna pose instead of stopping it. Walking Wild taking advantage, dropkick to Balor, going for a pin. Balor able to kick out at one. Walking Wild, what's he doing? He spikes Balor onto his head, but Balor back up quickly. Balor being taken over to the corner. A tag maneuver incoming. A double team maneuver. Cruz Del Toro with a punch to the gut of Balor. Throws Balor into the ropes. And a clothesline takes Balor down. Going for the pin. Damian Priest back in the ring. Makes the save. Walking Wild got in the ring. Tried to stop him. It's like Cruz Del Toro is trying to hit Priest. Goes off the ropes and takes Priest down. But Balor able to take advantage. Balor with a punch to the head of Cruz Del Toro and another punch. Knocks him off the apron. Finn Balor gonna tag in Damian Priest. And Priest taking down Walking Wild. On the top rope. Telling Walking Wild to get up. And a crossbody from the top rope to the floor, taking out Joaquin Wilde. But Cruz del Toro with the Hurricane Rana drops Priest. Throws Priest back into the ring. Joaquin Wilde back on the ropes. Cruz del Toro getting back in the ring. Hurricane Rana into a DDT. Takes down Damian Priest. Drops an elbow on Priest's chest. And Cruz del Toro targeting the arm of Damian Priest now. And now the leg. Tags in Joaquin Wilde. Damian Priest getting back to his feet. He throws Priest into the ropes. Flips him and drops Priest. Going for a pin now. Here comes Finn Balor making the save, keeping it alive for the Judgment Day. Joaquin Wilde hyping up the crowd, getting the crowd hyped up. But Damian Priest going to take advantage and drops him with the signature, going for the pin. Judgment Day get the win. It looks like Finn Balor took out Cruz del Toro on the outside.
Finn Balor and Damian Priest, the Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day, very successful on the first episode of SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event, and we are back to the World Title Tournament. Ilya Dragunov will take on Carmelo Hayes. Now, the winner of this match, ladies and gentlemen, they get a bye week next week. And they get to scout out who they will be facing the week after. The winner of this match will either face Wes Lee or Braun Breaker. Ilya Dragunov has a huge opportunity. Former NXT champion, former NXT UK champion.
Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilya Dragunov.
Ilya Dragunov on the main stage, on the main roster, looks to start his series off, his season off with some success. All Ilya has to do is beat Carmelo Hayes and he moves on in the World Title Tournament. He will be one step closer to becoming World Heavyweight Champion. But on the other side of that tournament, he'll either have to deal with LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, or Gunther. Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Russian, looks ready. Looks confident. He's a man of honor, a man of respect. But this man simply don't miss.
From Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Melo don't miss. He may have to face Ilya Dragunov, and if he can beat Ilya Dragunov, he moves on to challenge for the world title. He'll have to beat either Wes Lee or Braun Breaker. And then he'll have to deal with LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, or Gunther after that. But ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake, this is a former NXT North American champion. This is a former NXT World Champion. Carmelo Hayes may have a tough road ahead, but if anyone can do it, Carmelo Hayes might be able to. It all comes down to this match. It all starts here. Carmelo Hayes starts the match off with a clothesline to Ilya, taking him down early, and then a drop kick to Ilya. These two men have fought for the NXT Championship. They know what it takes to beat the other. Ilya with a kick out at 1 after the assault from Carmelo. Carmelo gonna dance around a little bit. Ilya tries to take advantage. Carmelo with a reversal. Carmelo taking Ilya to the ropes. Slap to the chest. Attacking the leg. Carmelo off the ropes, takes down Ilya. Ilya dragging off in a little bit of trouble. He'll have to get a reversal or something quick. Momentum is in Carmelo Hayes' favor this early. There's Ilya's opportunity. Take advantage, Ilya. Lifting up Dragunov. Dragunov carrying Carmelo to the corner. Bounces his head off the turnbuckle post. Gets out of the ring. And gets right back in. Now the slaps. Was going to take down Carmelo. Melo blocked it, but Ilya blocked his attack. This match going back and forth so far. Ilya going off the corner. Clotheslines. And then tosses Carmelo, but Melo with a kip up and a drop kick to Ilya. Going for a pin early. But Ilya able to kick out at 1. Elbow to the back. Carmelo thrown. Ilya ducks over. Hops under. Flips him. And Carmelo lands hard on his back. Ilya strike to the gut. Flips Carmelo. Carmelo blocking the attack. Lifting up Ilya to the top rope. And Carmelo dropping Ilya onto his back. Carmelo with a knee to the side of the head of Ilya Dragunov. But Ilya back to his feet quickly. Tries to throw Carmelo out. Ricochets into a knee. Ilya Dragunov is telling Carmelo to come get some. And then he takes Carmelo down with a kick to the chest. He was going for a pin, but it looks like he got a little rope in there. Ilya powering up. Nails Carmelo with a DDT, dropping him on his head, going for a pin. Carmelo able to kick out at 1. Carmelo being lifted up, and Ilya with a shot to the back of Carmelo Hayes. Ilya flips him over. H-bomb right to the chin. That could be it. This match could be over. Carmelo down in the middle of the ring. Ilya going for the pin. That's it. One H-bomb is all it took, ladies and gentlemen.
Winner, Ilya Dragunov.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of SmackDown. But real quick, let's just go over the rest of the tournament contenders and the matches coming forward. Dominic Mysterio picked up a huge victory over Trick Williams. Trick Williams is out of the tournament, but ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Mysterio still has a huge road ahead of him. He'll have to deal with Karrion Kross, Noam Dar, Bronson Reed, is it Austin Theory? Yeah, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and Dijak. The road ahead for Dominic Mysterio is hard. Next week, Karrion Kross will take on Noam Dar on SmackDown when it comes to the IC title tournament. Rhea Ripley able to knock off Tiffany Stratton. But ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake. Hold on one second. Okay. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. In my notes, something got auto-corrected. I couldn't tell who that was. It's Zoe Starks. For some reason, my notes had it as Starts. I don't know why. Either way, Rhea Ripley knocks off Tiffany Stratton here. But next week, Zoe Starks will take on Roxanne Perez. As far as the tag title tournament is concerned, the Judgment Day pick up a huge victory here. But next week, DIY will face Chase U in the tag title tournament. Now, as far as the world title is concerned, like I said a few times, Ilya Dragunov will have to face either Wesley or Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker and Wesley will have their match next week on SmackDown, as will Rey Mysterio and Gunther. The winner of that match will face the opener's winner of LA Knight. The tournament continues, ladies and gentlemen, but that is a situation for next week, next Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host, the King Chiron. I want to thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're excited for the tournaments and the rivalries to follow the tournaments. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe. Go to the channel. There's more videos, more things to enjoy. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, take care and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, before I leave, ladies and gentlemen, before I leave, if there are any rivalries that you specifically want to see in the future, whether that be on Raw or SmackDown, please let me know in the comments. If there are any feuds that you would like to see take place on Raw or SmackDown, let me know, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, take care.